Hello, everybody. This is called the Ouija Experiment. Obviously, a Ouija board. I have had this Ouija board since my pap has passed, my grandfather. He had it. I don't know what he did with it. I don't know if he used it a lot or something. That was kind of a shock to me when I found it in his closet. You know, a lot of things went through my mind. I wish I could have known he used it, because I was just curious about what experiences he had using it. So I have checked through the internet until I ad nauseum on doing the Ouija board. Now, I was told never to do it alone. Then I've seen other things that say you can do it alone. And then, you know what I mean? So there's so many different theories out there, as there always is on the internet. So I guess you just got to believe in one thing and search it out. So I'm trying it by myself because I don't want anybody else involved. I don't want to cause anybody else any kind of pain or whatever. So in case something goes wrong, and those people are right, I'm not looking forward to getting something in my house. If that's the case. Of course, I watch all the shows like Ghost Adventures and Ghost. Well, I used to watch Ghost Hunters until I found out that all those shows are kind of fake. I mean, they go back through and they redo. I mean, there's no paranormal investigators that get things on everything that they do. I've never seen that before. I personally, when I've done investigations, and I've done a lot. Never. I mean, it's rare that you can pick up stuff. But and maybe they do. I don't know. I mean, I can't say. I don't know. So I'll just shut up about that. But this is called the Ouija Experiment, and this is day one. I used it. I called out to anything that would show itself, I guess, through the board. I didn't have any particular person to say. My dad passed away, but I don't want to do that. I don't know why. I just don't want to. I love my dad. I just, I don't know. It just feels weird. So first day, nothing so far has happened. It's later in the night, so I'll have to see day two. I could tell you if anything happens at night, which this is what I'm not looking forward to. And but my curiosity just can't quench it with just. I have to do it. You know what I mean? So I got to see what's going to happen. So day one, I got the board. I didn't have anything come through. It didn't move. I put my fingers on the planchette and really light. It didn't move. I got one of the Ouija boards that are like a Milton Bradley or whoever the hell made them back in the day. It's the same one that most people have. Same looking box. I think my pap bought it. It must have been back in the 70s or 80s when he bought it. And man, I wish he was still alive. And I knew he had that. I would love to have heard stories. He must have used it. And he lived till he was 89, and he was always happy. So I know the spiritual realm is something that you shouldn't mess with, probably. And I don't think anybody really has the power, or whatever you want to call it, to use that board or use spirits and control them. Because once they get out, I think it's like I think it's exactly like what I've heard, and I've read about this a lot. That they're portals. The Ouija board is a portal. The pendulums are portals. The dowsing rods are portals. It gives them other dimensional beings, which I believe there are other dimensions. Einstein believed that. I mean, when you look into quantum physics and quantum mechanics, I think he said there's up to 14 different dimensions, and a lot of this stuff is theoretical. But I mean, scientists are coming around to understanding that. I mean, a scientist only knows what they know. I mean, so people who say, "Oh, that's not possible," you can't say anything's not possible, guys. This is an incredibly complex universe. we live in, and it's incredible. It's mind-boggling, but it's exciting because you're like, man, what are the possibilities with this stuff? So I don't know what these things are. I'm a Christian, but I probably shouldn't be messing with that board anyway. I know I shouldn't, but curiosity, as they say. Hopefully, it won't kill this cat, but I believe in spirits and souls and all that stuff. But I believe once you die, you go, you don't hang around. So what I've come up with I've studied this now for 5 years, and I've never used a Ouija board because everything I've heard, it's not a good idea. So, but just my curiosity, I used it, and like I said, nothing happened today. Maybe I used it wrong. I've never used one before. I don't know. Maybe I'm scared to call on certain things. I know there's a few demon names out there. I've heard them on Ghost Adventures, and I watched that show where the guy called out this, and he's been possessed basically by this. Lost his marriage. His wife started having sex with this thing. It was crazy. If you ask me, I think that Zach Bagus, I don't know his last name. I think he's a little bit possessed. I really do. I look at him now compared to older episodes, and he just looks possessed. He looks beaten down more than he used to look, I guess. And it could be that he's just getting older because he's close to 40 now. So it could be that. I don't know. But day one, guys, nothing. I didn't get anything. I'll see what tonight holds, and then we'll report on this for day two, and I will do this for until I have something happen, or until I start seeing something or whatever, and I'll tell you guys what I see and what happens if you care. But this is an experiment to try to prove or disprove, at least to me, if the Ouija board is actually a portal or something that can release spirits or talk to spirits. And I would like to see. I'm scared though. I don't want to get that one. I'm afraid to say its name because I know saying its name gives it power. I know that. So you don't want to speak the names. That's what Zach said too, but he kept saying the name of it. Well, like I said, I think he's got some problems in his house. He said it on one show that he doesn't even sleep in his bedroom now because he has a lot of stuff going on. So he's building a new section or something, and his girlfriend, she won't even sleep in his house. I don't want that. But see, he goes into a lot of different, really, really active sites, and this is, of course, eventually they're all going to get something attached to them. And I heard, and I didn't want to make this about Ghost Adventures, but I heard that Nick Groff, I know that's his last name, I believe. Zach Bagus, Nick Groff, and the one they always pick on, poor guy. I know Zach picks the hell out of that guy. I don't know if it's just me or you. But, man, I'd be pissed. I wouldn't take the shit he does. But I don't know. Maybe he's just like that. But I believe one of the theories out there is that Nick quit after the one episode of when they went and saw that demon, that guy with the demon, the Zozo. There, I just said it. Now I'm going to be possessed here in my house. After that, he quit because he had a daughter, and he's like, I don't want to get an attachment and have it hurt my daughter or hurt my wife. So I completely understand that, and I completely respect that. If he quit, a lot of people say he got fired. I don't know why Zach would fire him. I mean, it's like, that's Zach's like right-hand man. So I don't, because the other one, I can't remember his name. Aaron Goodwin, that's it. Poor Aaron gets picked on by Zach all the time. I mean, Zach talks down to him, but Aaron is very loud. He's very talkative when they're doing these episodes. A lot of times he won't shut up. He just he keeps talking, or when he sees it, he's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then when you do that, you can't really hear what happens. You got to kind of keep it down. But I've seen Zach even freak out a little bit. Now, they've all freaked out that I've seen. And a lot of times they probably do it for the camera just to make the show more exciting. But when I go places, I don't freak out. I just try to get as much evidence that I can. Because if you freak out, you're going to tend to miss stuff. You could talk over something that they're saying, and you just don't know. So, anyway, Ouija board experiment, day 1, nothing. Thank God. I don't want anything to happen, but I want to see. Well, I do want something to happen. I want to see if something talks to me, but I don't want to get it in the house. That's my fear. So, if any of you guys have any tips on what to do to keep it from that happening, because I'm new to the Ouija. I know, it's amazing to me that I've done this for like 5 to 10 years. I've been interested in the paranormal for 20 years, because I'm close to 40 now, so a good 20 years. I just find it extremely fascinating. And now I'm into quantum physics, quantum mechanics, string theory, dark matter, dark space, which is still theoretical. Dark matter is proven. It's just so mind-boggling, but so awesomely fascinating. So, and I wonder if ghosts or demons or whatever, they come from these different dimensions. Maybe they're dark matter. Maybe these shadow people are just made up of dark matter. That's why you can't really see anything. You can see a shape, but they can, I don't know. I just don't know. Still a lot of questions out there. Anyway, I just want to let you know, day 1, nothing. Actually, the planchette didn't even move. So, hopefully day 2 will do a little better. I would appreciate any comments, constructive criticism, guys. Not, of course, you're going to get the people that say, F you dickhead. Now I'm going to have somebody do that. But anyway, thank you for listening, and stay with me, and we'll find out together what this is, at least for me. I'm sure everybody that does it has their own experience, because we're even though we're all connected, and this goes to quantum physics and mechanics, that we are all in the same place at the same time. And I can't explain it to you, but it's just fascinating. All right, day 1. I will be back tomorrow for day 2 of the Ouija experiment.